What is up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. My name is Alex, and my interest with computers started when I was just a child. Some of my earliest memories were me sitting on my ass in front of our dinosaur of a computer playing Doom 2000, Worms 2, and Counter-Strike. And it wasn't until I was about 13 when I helped my dad assemble our new computer that really sparked my interest in building. And 2 years later, I was building my own computer, and I was taking computer engineering classes in high school. And soon after, I was working on my own computers, jailbreaking iPhones, and just modding shit, you know? Like, I have a modded PlayStation 2 and a modded Wii. Both of them you can download and install any game you want as long as you legally own a copy of it already. Now, fast forward to 2015, I'm in my apartment building my own gaming computer. My first gaming computer. The first proper gaming computer, let's put it that way. And the rest is kind of history from there. I mean, I've been doing my own freelance computer work. I've been flipping computers, just doing just about anything with them. My first flip was a 2012 Toshiba satellite laptop, and this was a laptop that I got for free on Craigslist from a guy who thought the motherboard in the computer was bad. And I looked at it like, well, if I go out there and the motherboard's bad, I'm really only out just my gas money, which it wasn't a far trip. I drive a 6-speed manual Passat, and it was a 25-minute drive. It wasn't until I got home that I realized there was literally nothing wrong with that laptop. I slapped a hard drive in it and used it. I used it for a couple of months. I just watched Hulu, Netflix off of it. I took it to my buddy's house. We played some Red Alert off it, some Battlefield 2, something, you know, just older games like that. And it served me perfectly fine. And, you know, it served me fine up until 2 weeks ago when I sold it for $75. That's right, $75 on a computer I paid literally nothing for. Now, my next project, I don't want to call this one a flip because I haven't sold it, is 2015 Lenovo Yoga 14. Now, this was another computer I got from somebody who thought it was broken. The ad said there was a bad hard drive and a CPU fan error, but that didn't stop me. I knew I could make that computer work, so I drove out the 25 minutes again to go pick this one up. And when I got the computer home, I realized that somebody had already tried taking this thing apart, and they didn't do a very good job at it. Part of the plastic casing on the bottom was broken, and even that fan error they talked about in the ad was caused by them not putting the back of the computer on properly. But the hard drive was broken. That part of the ad was right, so I ended up replacing it with a 1TB SSD, and the thing works great. This is what I've edited my videos on. It's much smaller and lighter than any of my other computers, and truthfully, it's more powerful because it has a dedicated GPU in it. Another thing about this Lenovo I should mention is the price, because this is a computer that would have sold easily for $1,000 in 2015 when it first came out, especially with that dedicated GPU. It's a 2-in-1 touchscreen laptop. It's ultrabook, it's portable, it's light. But at the time of buying this laptop, all the used ones I could find on eBay were selling for around 400 or 500 bucks. What was the asking price for this ad, you might be wondering? And it was kind of a weird asking price. It was $226, and I'm gonna try to find a screenshot of the ad. So I send the girl a message saying, look, here's where I'm at with it. This thing could be toast. I have no idea. I'm taking a risk. This is a gamble for me. I'll give you $100 right now, and I'll take it off your hands. And she said yes. And that $100 did pay off because this is a great little machine. It's got its obvious Lenovo quirks to it, but apart from that, it's been pretty solid. Which brings me on to my next project computer, Project Replay, the white MacBook A1342, which I just sold and posted a video about, so go watch that because I'm not going to waste any time on that because there's a whole video about it. And now it's time to talk about my upcoming projects. I have 3 more projects coming in. 2 of them are more A1342s, and the other is a 2013 MacBook Pro Retina 13-inch, and that one has a cracked, I think just the bezel, the glass on the outside of the display is cracked, and they told me it doesn't actually go over the LCD. So, and they're offering this thing to me for about $150 or $200, which that's a steal when you consider that these Retina screens sell for as high as $300 or $400. So my plan with this thing is to just pick it up, do nothing to it, relist it on Facebook for $400 or $500 and see if I can make a profit on it. Now, if you've gotten this far, you might be wondering why I didn't name the channel iFlip Computers. That's because I don't just flip computers as projects. I'm starting off branching into these computer projects on YouTube, but I've been getting into other projects for quite some time now. My 2000 Sea-Doo jet ski, which was actually barely a project, it just needed minimal normal cleanup. That thing's running solid. It's been running good this entire summer. Haven't had an issue with it except for the jet pump I rebuilt. But after that, it's been an extremely reliable, solid jet ski. I've got my $10 mini fridge that I picked up on Letgo, I think. I picked this thing up 20 minutes away from my house for $10. It worked fine. It just needed a very good cleaning. Me and my girlfriend were out in the garage scrubbing it with steel wool, bleach, sponges, just anything, you name it. But that thing works great now. We're actually getting ready to paint it because it's that old tasteless wood grain color that a lot of these aging electronics have. Yeah, it should look very nice afterwards. So that'll be a video in itself, but that won't be for a while because we use the thing too much. Well, anyways, thank you for watching the video, guys. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and if you support the channel in any way you can, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I'll show it right here on the screen now. If you have any kind of computer-related questions, feel free to just send me a tweet and I'll try to answer it. And I will see you guys in the next video.